Yeah, it's just this one up. Yeah, it's on there. Good morning. We're typically evening. Good morning, at least for a little bit. Jaron Peoples here with the KO Kyle Owens here at the Brook Hill School Harrington Gymnasium, where the Lady Guard have a non-district contest against the Lady Tigers of Neches. Now, of course, the Lady Guard rocking and rolling, especially through district. You know, one of their tougher competitions, Hyde Park, they handled them well. And so really, you know, coasting for the most part through district, and I think that's why you're seeing this non-district game against a good Neches team, because Coach Hubbard, obviously, with the district tournament and playoffs on the horizon, wants to keep the team conditioned well. The Lady Tigers of Neches coming in with 11-6 record to the Brook Hill Lady Guards 24-5. So tell us what you know about this Neches team, KO.
Listen, this Neches team is not just good in basketball. They're good. Their girls' athletic program at Neches is phenomenal. I believe they went to state in volleyball this past year, and I believe I heard a stat there say something around like the last 6 that they've been to or something. Neches girls have been at state the last like 6, whatever. Anyway, Neches has a really good girls program, and so this is going to be a tough test for the Brook Hill Lady Guard, who also are playing a little short-handed today with the sickness that has been going around. So it's going to be a tough test for Brook Hill, but it's a good test for Brook Hill to go up against a good Neches team and kind of see where you're at before you get in the district play.
Yeah, like you said, it's a type of game that you want to keep your players conditioned. Again, they've got first place in the district seemingly handled. Of course, now with the district growing this year, they're kind of doing it a little different. They're doing, playing one round through and then having the district tournament. And I think obviously the distance too is another reason. You got 3 teams in Austin, 2 or 3 teams in DFW, 2 teams in Tyler. So the district tournament's the way they're going for seeding for the playoffs. So so they've seemingly got that handled, but you want to stay conditioned and ready for the playoffs. And so that's why they're bringing in this good Neches team, who I think is probably doing something pretty similar. I think they've got their district in a pretty good handle, so they're wanting to get warmed up and ready for a tough Class 1A road.
Well, and the difference in basketball this year, and I'm not sure if it trickles into the private school ranks, so I'm not sure if it actually applies to Brook Hill, but with Neches, they're doing like football. They're splitting every division or every classification into divisions. Yeah. So it's going to be different and interesting to see how the playoffs work this year for basketball, being D1 and D2, kind of like football has been.
Yeah, so that hasn't trickled over necessarily for private schools, but just to continue with that conversation, what was crazy is I was trying to get, with some teams I follow and we follow here in NSN, trying to get an idea of playoff picture, and it's so hard to get that now because you don't know exactly where the split's going to happen, and so it's like you don't know you can anticipate, but.
Well, and I talked to Coach Russell Smith, the Canton softball coach, yesterday, and we were talking about the playoff, and he said, he goes, going into it, we know we're the second smallest school in our district, so we know we're going D2 no matter what. Right. He said we just don't know until that final game who we're going to be playing in the first round, because they've got to get split. So, because if this team wins, then they could go D1, but if this other team wins, then it drops in. It's so confusing, but you know what? We'll figure it out.
Well, and we know, right, that it's obviously one game at a time once you get into the playoffs, but especially if you're a pretty successful team, you kind of try to scout you try to scout your roadmap, right?
And you can't if you don't know who's going D1 and who's going D2. But that's all down the road. We got a good contest here between Brook Hill and Neches.
We absolutely do. And again, we don't get to see a whole lot of 1A basketball from the public school perspective. So I'm excited to see a good 1A team here.
When I was at the radio station, we covered a 1A school, Yantis. We covered Yantis, and they don't play football, kind of like Neches, and so they just had a basketball team. But they were fun. It's fun. It's kind of like Martinsville. It's all about basketball at these schools, so it's gonna be fun.
All right, we got India Williams going to tip off in the number 14 for Neches, Addison Spaeth, and I'll let you take it from here, KO.
All right, buddy, I got you. You just sit back and enjoy the soothing tune.
Yeah, that's right.
Neches, I was about to go radio mode and say what they were wearing, but you can see what they're wearing. But it's Neches.
I still do fashion, man.
Well, let's do it then. They got black tops, black bottoms with green trim, green letters and numbers outlined in white. Then Brook Hill, white tops, white bottoms, orange letters and numbers. Here's a shot by Neches. It's good. Number 22, Celie Hines. Celie Hines getting, it's a 3 actually. Gave it a 3. I thought it was a 2. It was a 3-pointer by Celie Hines. But Neches Neches breaks it quickly. Jolie Jenkins tosses over into the flat. Neches losing the ball a little bit. And Lady Tigers drive in. Aubrey Kincaid that gets the bucket for the Lady Tigers. A 5-2 lead for Neches.
And they broke that press quick, KO.
Quick, super quick. And that's a sign of a good team, though. A team that knows how to break the press. We talked about Savannah Arley may not be out here playing today because of sickness, but she's out here and she shoots up a three.
Great.
No good. Rebounded by Spaeth for Neches. And three-point attempt is up. Good. She's 2 for 2 from three-point land. And Brook Hill quickly in an 8-2 hole. We're just a minute and 15 seconds into this game.
Brook Hill working the ball around the perimeter.
Trying to find a lane in between this Neches defense. The Lady Tigers defense playing well. India sets a screen for Zuza. Resetting things here at the center court. Deep three-pointer by Zuza. Too strong. And rebounded by Spaeth. The Neches ball once again. Slow things down a little bit. Kincaid brings it into the front court. Let Spaeth hang out at that three-point. Not Spaeth, but Hines, excuse me. Neches running flow, according to me. I'm not sure what that means. We'll see. Kincaid, there's Hines wide open for three again.
Gracious.
And Coach Hubbard calls a timeout. It's not what you see often, but when you have a player that hits 3 threes in the first quarter, you're going to get a timeout. We'll be right back. It's 11-2. Neches on top of Brook Hill. Here after the Brook Hill timeout. Coach Hubbard rarely calls a timeout. He called one just, about a minute into this game.
Yeah, I got 5:40 left in the first quarter.
Ooh, Conley misses that one wildly. Rebounded by Neches. Forgot we don't have time up there. 5:30 in the first quarter, 11-2. Neches on top of Brook Hill. It's been the Celie Hines show early on, and there she is with it there. Number 22, Celie Hines has hit 3 threes here in this first quarter. And now they're double teaming her, but that leaves somebody open, you would think. Brook Hill did a good job of rotating there. Kincaid resetting things. Hines. Back to Spaeth. Kincaid. Neches looking for something. Brook Hill playing some good defense. Not letting Neches get an open look. There's Hines. And quickly somebody's on Hines. Gets out on there to cover her. Kincaid for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Spaeth. Neches ball still. Kincaid drives in, right hand, no good. Rebound Neches. Finally, Miley Booth gets the rebound for Brook Hill. And it's Lady Guard basketball now to the front court. Zuza drives in, lots of contact and a foul.
And Zuza is not afraid to attack the lane. That's something that I really enjoy about her play is that she'll go straight in no matter what resistance is there.
Yeah, number 20, Catherine Morgan with the foul. First team foul. Zuza for 3. Good. Zuza Neches gets the 3. It's 11-5 now. Neches slowly into the front court. And congratulations in store, Jared. You got a new baby niece that has just arrived into the world.
Yeah, she's a month early, but just got confirmation she's here and she's doing well. My baby sister with a baby girl.
Jolie Jenkins hits the 3. She said, "We're not here for all this sentimental stuff. We're here for basketball."
Yeah, we're here. You pay attention to us.
4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 15-5. India Williams hits the bucket for the Lady Guard. That's the lead in half now, 14-7. Neches on top of the field, 3:45 and counting to go in the first quarter. Kincaid inside pass. There's Hines out in the corner, but Jenkins deep 3, Curry range. Rebounded by India Williams. Here comes the Lady Guard into the front court now. Neches is not afraid to shoot 3. They just hit 3 of them. Another one. Jenkins hit 1 as well.
That's small school ball, right? And you see that with LaPointer, Martin Jamil. It's kind of like the West Texas ball, right? Where you just shoot 3 all day long.
Catherine Morgan getting called for her second personal foul. She'll be subbed out as Natalie Lane comes into the game. You're right, though. Small schools seem to chunk up 3s a lot quicker. India loses it, but Brook retains it. Lila airballs it free, and it's rebounded by Kincaid. Kincaid driving in. Nice shot block by Zuza.
Clean defense.
Clean defense by Zuza and the Lady Guard. Back into the front court. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 14-7. Neches on top. Zuza for three. Off. Rebounded by Lila Morris. And Lila kicks back out to Miley. India loses it. And it's Hines that comes away with the Kincaid now. Off for Neches. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Jenkins is open in the corner for three, but nice extra pass from Space to Kincaid, and Neches takes a 16-7 lead. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. It's Onley for three. No, too strong. It looked good.
It did.
It's rebounded by Hines.
It was on the line, just a little too much on it.
A little too strong. Kincaid dribbles into the front court over to Jenkins on the left wing. Top to Hines.
Cutters! Right here! Cutters! Cutters! Cutters!
Excuse me. Going back to Kincaid. Playing again.
Back to her! Look! Dive!
Amazing pass by Neches is stolen by Miley Booth. And Lady Guard basketball now. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Souza drives in up at the right hand. Good. Souza makes it a 16-9 game.
Brook Hill just trying to get some offense going. Nothing really working much from the perimeter, so Zuza takes it in.
If the threes aren't falling, you got to get inside. There's Kincaid, turnaround, free throw line, no good. Space with the rebound, goes back up, and second chance goes in. 18-9, Neches on top with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Coach Hubbard is not going to be happy with how the interior has been playing for Brook Hill, getting out rebounded. Lila finds one off the glass, though, to make it 18-11.
Yeah, Nick's just kind of dominating, especially on defensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, yeah, offensive rebounds for Nick.
7-point lead for the Lady Tigers as we approach 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Jenkins and Kincaid over in the corner in front of Coach Hubbard.
No, Costco! Costco!
Oh, the Costco boys bringing the boom. No, that's it. Jenkins, wide open. Hines, good! Hines with her fourth three-pointer of the quarter.
I don't know that she misses KO.
She hadn't so far. She's 4 for 4 from three-point. And it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Here's Lila answering. No, too strong. And rebounded, though. And there's a bucket for Souza. So there's a second chance points for Brook Hill. 21-13, 25 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter. Neches probably holding for the final shot here with an 8-point lead. 15 seconds and counting. And coach says go. 10 seconds now. Space. Back over to Kincaid. Jenkins, corner three. No good. Rebounded Brook Hill. Lila Morris. Zuza. Nothing. Only at the buzzer. At the end of the first quarter, it's the Neches Lady Tigers 21 and the Brook Hill Lady Guard 13. We'll be right back here on NetSN. Welcome back here to Harrington Gymnasium on the campus of the Brook Hill School. Saturday morning matchup, non-district matchup between Brook Hill Lady Guard and the Neches Lady Tigers. Neches out to a 21-13 lead as we begin play here in the second quarter. 4 threes by Celie Hines has been the difference, Jaron.
Yeah, she's just doesn't miss. And they were guarding her pretty well. Then that last time they kind of left her open. for the last, within the last minute or so, she took the shot.
Can't leave her open at all. You might have to guard her if she goes into sessions. That one's not out of bounds. It'll remain with Hill. They trail by. I wonder what Coach Hubbard said in between quarters to his team. Should have mic'd him up. Inside pass to Fight. Back out to Onley. Lila, left side. Armin Miller entered into the game. Onley for 3. Almost got it. Aubrey Kincaid with the rebound for the Lady Tigers. Quickly, there's Hines. Nice pass to Spade, but she misses it. And Landry Fight tries to get the rebound.
That's a good effort there by Fight, because that's something where Lady Guard hadn't been doing as well on defensive rebounds.
She's at a clear height disadvantage and still nearly got that rebound. It goes out of bounds. It's Neches' ball. 7:22 to go in the second quarter. Kincaid inbounding for Neches inside the space. It's knocked away by Army, and here comes India Williams into the front court. India, right hand, no good. Rebounded by Hines for Neches. There's a missed opportunity for the Brook Hill Lady Guard. India will want that one.
Yeah, she obviously looked frustrated after that shot didn't fall.
India named the Greater Texas Ford Female Athlete of the Month, along with Tatum Smith from Hawkins as well.
Congrats to India. Big part of this Lady Guard team.
And she will be receiving her award this upcoming Thursday. So congratulations to her.
Big time. And a junior, so one that'll be back.
Neches inbounding to Hines. Now Kincaid. Neches having a little trouble trying to get something going here in this second quarter. Lady Guard defense playing a lot tighter. Kincaid tries to dribble in, space out to Hines. And it's tipped by Onley and Fights. Can't get to it. Jenkins regains possession for the Lady Tigers. Kincaid and Jenkins. They're trying to get something going. Onley reaching. There's a foul on Carmen Miller. That'll be the first on Miller and the first on. Oh, wait. They called it on Onley, actually. I'm sorry. I thought Miller was the one that she contacted, but they're going to call it on Onley.
Find a way, find a way.
Brook Hill's first. Kincaid. Tightly by Onley. This Brook Hill Lady Guard defense is swarming.
They've stepped up this second quarter for sure.
They are all over the place.
Just under 6 minutes left in the second.
Yeah, they just can't even breathe right now. Suffocating this Brook Hill Lady Guard defense is playing. And Kincaid's just going to kind of hold it and say, okay, let's reset here. Figure something out.
Again, this is a good test for the Lady Guard defense because they hadn't had to really use this pressure in this way throughout district.
And unfortunately, when you play lesser opponents, some of your mistakes get masked. That's a blown layup by Kincaid. And Carmen Miller now going into the front court. She passes to India, baseline, drive up and under. India can't get it to go, rebounded by Hines. But you know, you get lackadaisical on defense sometimes and don't play your best because you don't have to in order to win. And then you got a team like Neches that comes out here that will take advantage of that.
Especially with rotation. I think that's what left the baseline open on that last possession for Neches was Brook Hill's rotation just didn't get there quick enough.
Kincaid with the nice finish right there. Kincaid. So she's a senior and she nice move there to make that 10-point lead again. 4:45 and counting to go in the second quarter. Brook Hill has not been able to get off the schneid here in the second quarter. There's Souza, bounce pass India. There it
goes.
Now Corey Marshall hates a baseline.
Yeah, he does.
But that was a beautiful baseline pass by Souza.
We even joked on it. We were going to call it the CM line the other day on the broadcast.
Yeah, well, Souza used the CM line very well there. 4:20 to go, 23-15.
It's kind of like a screen pass in football, you know.
Oh
my goodness. Get that out of here.
And there's Onley. It's a 2-on-1. Fakes the pass up. Good. Savannah Onley gets the bucket. It's 23-17. 4 minutes to go.
And I'm really glad she kept the ball and went to the basket on that instead of dishing it out.
Deep three. Wow. Jolie Jenkins barely moved the net on that shot.
Coach said no, but it went in. So.
That's one of those no.
Okay. Yes.
26-17, 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Zuzas thought about the three inside to Onley. Pass to Williams. India goes up. He's fouled.
What a great pass, though.
Foul's going to be on number 1, Jolie Jenkins. And 2 shots coming up for India Williams. Checking into the game is Maylee Main. Addison Space will take a breather. Maybe a second free throw attempt coming up. No good. Downs is going to stay with Brook Hill. Goes off of Catherine Morgan, who just re-entered the game recently. He's playing with 2 fouls. Oh, kickball. Kincaid. Kick save at a beauty by Kincaid.
I don't know that that's what fight meant to do, but it worked out in her favor.
3:20 to go here in the second quarter. An 8-point lead for Neches. Souza drives in, right hand, left side. No good. And Souza gets her own rebound. Inside to India. Step back, free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Kincaid. Neches ball, 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Thought they were going to get her on the trap there, but she broke it.
And then leaves Maine open for 3, no good. Here come the Lady Guard. Long pass is swatted by Jolie Jenkins. Kind of a dangerous pass. Kind of high risk, high reward, I guess.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't do anything for him.
It will stay Brook Hill ball.
It is Lady Guard basketball. 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. Souza for 3. No good. Rebounded. Morgan. It's just slowly into the front court now with an 8-point lead. Souza is covering Hines all over the place. Said Hines' name here in the second quarter. Onley pulls up, right wing, no good. Rebound by Miller.
And one opportunity coming for Carmen Miller.
Excellent effort by Carmen Miller. Foul's going to be on Catherine Morgan. That's her 3rd personal foul already. With 2:19 to go here in the second quarter. And well, I thought Space was coming in for Morgan, but it appears Coach is going to leave Morgan out there right now. Nature's only. No. Yes. I thought there was only 3. Miller completes the 3-point play. It's now just a 5-point lead for the Neches Lady Tigers. 2:15 and counting here in the quarter. And there's Hines. Like I said, though, all the eyes on Hines for the victory. They are not going to let her shoot an open 3. But there is Jenkins for 3. She's hot, too. Jolie Jenkins with her 3rd 3-pointer between Jenkins and Hines. They got 7 threes combined. 29 points. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Neches.
And again, with Brook Hill's offense not necessarily clicking on all cylinders and Neches being able to score that quickly, you really want to try to close that gap because it's going to be hard to chase a team that can shoot that well.
Well, and they did get it close to 5, but then that 3 bounced it back out to an 8-point lead with 1:40 to go. But here's a steal. Carmen Miller into the front. Loses it. And Morgan comes away with it. Tough turnover. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Long pass to Spade. Back out to Hines. Now against for Brook Hill, you got to worry about Jenkins and Hines behind the line. Cade looking to pass inside, take it away. I believe that is Booth. Yeah, Miley Booth took it away over to Souza now. Souza 3, no good. And rebounded over to Landry Fife. 1 minute to go in the first half. 8-point lead for Neches. Souza directing traffic near the Brook Hill logo. Fife over to Booth in the corner. 45 seconds to go in the half. Miller back over to Souza. Inside off the hands of Miley Booth and out of bounds. It's a turnover. What do you think Neches holds this ball the remaining 38 seconds?
Yeah. They may get one shot off, but
yeah, I mean,
it's a one shot. Yeah, it's a one shot for sure.
They've shown that they get no hurry.
Yeah, they'll four corner it for a little bit.
20 seconds to go. Hines with it now. Jenkins and coach wants a timeout with 16 seconds to go here in the. He just wants 30. We'll stay here.
Yeah, we'll stay here. You definitely can tell there's some exhaustion, some sluggishness. Again, with sickness going around like it is for Brook Hill, you can definitely see that.
Even ourselves, I don't know if you can tell my voice, I'm battling. I was running a low-grade fever last night, and it broke last night, and this morning I've been battling. You know, we're like Michael Jordan playing this flu game.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And Coach Hubbard's here. We didn't think he was going to be here battling Coach Brawley. This morning she was battling a fever. Savannah Onley under the weather. I mean, everybody's here. So.
Everybody's here. Man. Tough again. Because I do think this, even though it's a non-district game, it is an important game just for the conditioning and I think, again, just kind of setting up for a playoff run.
So Neches down 15 seconds to go in the half, an 8-point lead. Spaeth, 10 seconds on the clock. Kincaid over to Jenkins, 7-6. Jenkins over to Spaeth, and rims out. And with 0.9 seconds. That was, I mean, everything coach could have wanted over here. Got the perfect play, just didn't execute.
Yeah.
Now we got 0.9 seconds for a full court shot. I think you inbounded to Souza and just let her chunk it.
That's exactly what you did.
Chunk it. You didn't have time to dribble, Souza.
Oh,
hey, wait a second.
Go, man.
29-21. Neches leads Brook Hill here at half. Jaron, let's get your thoughts on the first half here so far.
Again, obviously, Neches can shoot the ball, right? And so when you're essentially they're probably shooting 90% from beyond the arch. You know, two girls perfect from the arch. Man, it's so hard to battle against that, especially when your offense is not necessarily clicking. India, missed several shots down that she typically makes. You're just kind of frustrated that some of those shots aren't falling. And then, what we mentioned a few times too, Nate's just kind of leading the way on offensive rebounds for them, defensive rebounds for Brook Hill. So they're kind of crashing the boards. And so, but the game's still close enough. I definitely think this, the Lady Guard obviously still in this game. And Coach Hubbard's, when they are pressed, does a great job with halftime adjustments. And so I'm excited to see what they'll do this second half.
Wasn't the score like 22-13 at the end of the first or something?
Yeah, right.
So Brook Hill did an excellent job in the second quarter defensively of playing better defense on Neches and not allowing those open looks, which helped a lot and helped their comeback. But those threes are killers, man. And Hines hitting 4 of them, and then Jenkins nailing 3. Jenkins and Hines have as many points as the Brook Hill team by themselves, and that's tough. But I think Brook Hill did a lot better job of playing defense on Hines and Jenkins. And if they can continue to do that and then get some buckets on the offensive side, we could be in for a good finish.
Yeah, and I think, again, just some of those shots falling in the lane, I think are a big deal. And getting the rebounds for Brook Hill, especially if you do kind of make Neches change your game, getting those defensive rebounds are going to be really important for Brook Hill and getting some turnovers there.
Well, and Neches too, if you're looking at it from the Neches side of it, you're like, we're doing good. We're in where we want to be. We're hitting threes we need to hit. And if you look at it, they've missed some easy shots. We saw an easy layup that they missed. This lead could very easily be 10, 11, 12 points if you're looking at it from the Neches side. So should be a good second half. We'll we'll cut away for a brief moment, and then we'll bring the second half out here from Harrington Gymnasium on Neches.
So they lost in the semifinal against Turkey Valley.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember watching the game, though.
But yeah, they reassigned their coach last year after 16 years and like 3 or 4 state titles.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this coach was somewhere else.
It's got me.
You want me to ask him? Hey, where did you coach at before, Neches?
Brian Braddock.
Name anything for me, but his face looks familiar.
Yeah. I'm about to find out. Google.
Then in softball, I think they made it to the state game too.
Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill girls.
Yep. Yep.
That's what it is.
Because I called the Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill girls game when I was with the radio station.
I called them last year in Prosper Region.
Yep. Yep. Because Mineola played Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill a few years back. Yep. Yep. So I wonder if he was the coach when Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill won state in 19. It's a good coach for Neches to get.
Yeah.
You ready to come back on?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Harrington Gymnasium on the campus of Brook Hill Schools. It's 29-21. Neches on top of Brook Hill. We did a little research during the break, Aaron, with this coach over here, Coach Bill Bradley.
Brian Braddock.
Brian Bradley. I was looking familiar. We couldn't place it. He used to be the head coach of Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill.
That's where I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive it's like that's where it was because I've called them before too. And I was like, man, I've seen that guy.
That makes sense. Anyway, we got a 29-21 lead for the Neches Lady Tigers here in the second half. camera right now.
Shout out to Pops, so Papa O,
Shout out to Pops.
rocking the camera.
He drove me out here so I didn't have to drive myself.
That's right.
Maybe he'll pay for lunch too. We'll see.
Hey.
Souza gets it knocked away. And there's Miley Booth. Regains control. India now over in the corner.
Stay down, Catherine. Switch it. Good work.
Souza on the right wing. Guarded by Jenkins. India looking to drive in. Kicks back. Souza. Inside India. Nice move.
There it
India
is.
Williams gets the bucket. And that is your Greater Texas Ford Female Athlete of the Month. India Williams. Jolie Jenkins misses the three. And
Look at
Williams
India.
takes it
She
away.
says, I want that ball.
And India coast to coast, but it's poked away by Kincaid. Kincaid said, let me slow down this run India had
Yeah,
going on.
but India's look better though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 1 minute into the third quarter, second half. There it is. Souza inside the Booth. Booth swatted by Spaeth. And Spaeth regains it. And it's Neches ball. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Hines had a loud first quarter and second quarter. Jenkins, good. She missed one early, but she found her range again. There's 32 to 23.
And every time Brook Hill closes the gap, then those threes drop.
Yep, Jenkins is still there. Finds Kincaid into space. Easy bucket. And it's an 11-point lead for the Lady Tigers. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. This is what you're talking about there, Darren. This is a good competition for Brook Hill. They won't face anybody of this caliber in district play. Probably not a couple rounds deep into the playoffs. Oh, nice move by Jenkins. And kisses it off the glass. It's now a 13-point lead for the Big Tigers.
And again, just the film that it gives Coach Hubbard and staff to look at and the team to look at and evaluate, right?
Yeah. Right. Now, this is would be a good learning opportunity. Should Brook Hill not come back from this? Still plenty of time in this game. And plenty of adjustments to be made. Souza, guarded by Jenkins.
Take the ball over.
India pulls up for three. Good! India Williams said, let me take over the second half. 5:20 in the third quarter. We don't see India shoot a lot of threes either. She's just showing she can. Kincaid over to Hines. Jenkins. Good. Again. The 5th three-pointer of the morning for Jolie Jenkins. It's back to a 13-point lead, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's hard to combat threes with twos. India gets the friendly roll.
Hands up, Addy!
Back to an 11-point lead, 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Brook Hill's getting points offensively. Those threes are killing. They are killing them.
Shots are definitely falling better for Brook Hill.
Yeah, but the shots are still falling for Neches.
Yeah, that's the deal, yeah.
Jenkins opening it. Conley closed out nicely. Over to Hines. Jenkins open for three. Goodness. She's like Steph Curry, just finding her spot. 6 threes for Jenkins.
And they're somewhat contested, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they're not necessarily schemed wide open.
Lila, she gets a three. It's raining threes in Brook. Jenkins had 6 of them. Hines has 4. Here's a
Ooh,
steal
look
from
at her.
Souza. And Souza kisses it off the glass. And back to a single-digit deficit, a 9-point lead. 3:45 to go in the third. Brook Hill not going away. Got to find a way to stop hitting these threes. You got to find a way to stop these threes that Neches is hitting. And it's not just one, right? Like,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
covered out Hines, you iced her, but now Jenkins is high.
I mean, you can't double 2 people.
He can't.
The math just don't math on that.
The math ain't mathing. Jenkins again for 3.
Oh,
Good again. Her 7th three-pointer of the day. Holy cow. She's unconscious from back there. She's missed 1. Miley, turnaround jumper, good. Again, though, it's hard to combat threes with twos.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The shots are definitely falling more for Brook Hill the second half. It's just when Neches comes out and shoots from 3 feet behind the arch and makes it every time.
Oh, that's me.
Good job, KO. Coach put you in.
That's touch the ball. Maybe I took some juju off that ball.
Hey, that's right.
She was unconscious from three. Kincaid, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Just a 10-point lead for the Neches Lady Tigers. And timeout. We'll take a quick breather with them. 45-35, 2:38 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on NetSN. Back here at Harrington Gymnasium, we're in the third quarter of action. It's a 45-35 lead for the Neches Lady Tigers over the Brook Hill Lady Guard.
Hey, chat with us. Let us know you're there. I know it's Saturday morning. Maybe not as many folks tuning in, but let us know you're here.
We got 1 minute left. No, 2:38. I'm about to say it.
Yeah, I know.
2:38.
Like, man, that went quick.
Yeah. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Neches inbounding after the timeout. Inside the Morgan, dribbles up off the glass, a bucket on the foul for Catherine Morgan. Morgan playing with 3 fouls. That foul's on number 31, Miley. Morgan trying to complete the 3-point play here at the stripe. She does. 48-35, the Neches lead. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if the timeout stymied any of Brook Hill's momentum they had shooting. India, nice crossover move, kicks out to Landry. Fight, the jumper is short. Rebounded by Morgan. And here comes Neches now back into the front court. Hines, there's space. Nan Jenkins, wherever she is. There she is. Jenkins, back out to Kincaid. Still playing some tight D. Jenkins has it open. Look. Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Landry fight with the rebound. What a collision.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Jeez Louise. How was it raw on Monday night? That looked like a move. India, late pass, swatted away by Jenkins. 1:29 to go in the third quarter. 13-point lead for the Lady Tigers.
Hey, yellow.
Miley thought about the jumper, now does take it. It's short and rebounded by Hines. Here comes Kincaid pushing into the front. That's a double dribble. She picked it up and then
yeah, the straps agreed with you.
Well, Kincaid did what she did too. She said. Alright, here's Souza into the front court. Minute 15. There's Miley in the corner. Jumper no good. Rebounded by Spade. Come the Lady Tigers now. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. There's Hines. We haven't heard from her in a while. She missed that one. She made 4 threes in the first quarter, and that's her first 3 attempts since the first quarter, and she missed 2. India over to fight. 50 seconds to go. Souza drives in. Underhand, no good. Rebound by Spaeth. Knocked away, taken away by India Williams. Turnaround jumper off the glass, so good. And the foul is called on Neches. Number 14, that is Addison Spaeth, her first personal foul.
We'll bring India to the line.
Strong with that ball, girl. We have the ball. Hey, we need it.
India makes her first win. Makes it a 48-36 game. 39 and a half seconds left to go in the third quarter. Brook Hill this season has struggled with the free throw line, but they've done a pretty decent job tonight. I knew as soon as I stepped in. Lila Morris over to Souza. Souza was behind the back dribble.
Not a lot of free throw opportunities. It's been a pretty clean game, really.
It really has. Pop said that. He goes, man, that first half flew by. I said, yeah, not a lot of fouls. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. 12-point lead for Neches. Brook Hill holding. There's Lila for three. No good. Long rebound by Morgan. 13 seconds to go. Kincaid, 10 seconds as she crosses midcourt. In the corner. Nope. Kincaid, 5. Jenkins, corner 3. Good! Her 8th three-pointer of the morning. And Neches takes a 51-36 lead as we head into the fourth quarter of play. Be right back here on NetSN. I don't think anybody other than Hines and Jenkins have made threes. Back here at Harrington Gymnasium for the final quarter of this non-district contest between the Neches Lady Tigers and the Brook Hill Lady Dogs. Neches up 51-36 on the back of 12 three-pointers. 8 of them by Jolie Jenkins and 4 of them by Celia Hines. Now, I'm not great with math, Jared, but 12 times 3 is 36, right?
Yeah.
That's how many points that Brook Hill has, right?
Well, and 36 of Neches is 51 coming from beyond the arc from 2 players.
It's been an impressive showing for the Neches Tigers, but we've seen Brook Hill catch steam just like Neches has shooting threes, so we'll see what happens here. The defense is all over the Jenkins. Another one! Jenkins with her 9th three-pointer of the day. At this point, I'm just curious if she could hit 10. Carmen Miller with the jumper, too strong. Rebounded Miley Booth. Oh, she stepped out of bounds.
You know, and now that one she was uncontested just because I think some rotations and a screen kind of left her open. But again, Brook Hill's done a good job at getting to them and contesting the shots. It's just they're just making.
There's been a couple that she's been open for.
Yeah.
But majority of them that she's had a hand in her face. Although I will say, I had a buddy of mine, my college roommate. There's Kincaid. My college roommate, he always shot better with a hand in his face.
Oh, yeah.
You leave him wide open, he'll miss it 10 times out of 10. You put a hand in his face, he makes it out.
Kind of like a quarterback who does better under pressure.
Yeah, so some people shoot better with pressure, but it seems like Jolie Jenkins is making it no matter what. Whether it's pressure or no pressure, three-point line, midcourt, doesn't matter. 6:47 left in the game. It's a 20-point lead for the Lady Tigers. There's Jenkins. She gonna pull up for three? I'd pull it from there.
just to see, right?
Heat check.
Oh.
Kick. Oh, ball help. Ball rolled all the way to the other end of the court. 6:38 to go in the game. 13 three-pointers by the Neches Lady Tigers this morning. I say morning, I figured it would already be afternoon, but it's morning time. It's been a fast-moving game.
It's a fast game.
I'm okay with that. We don't get paid by that.
That's right. That's right.
Up, no good. She's fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2. And the foul's on number 11, Lila Morris. Hines to the line. I believe, I'm not 100% sure. I want to say Jolie Jenkins, his daughter, the softball coach. Coach Jenkins. Jesse Jenkins, I believe.
How far is Neches from here?
It's Neches around the Palestine.
Okay.
So not a terrible.
No.
58-36, 6:15 to go in the game. Lila. No, that was Miley. Sorry, Miley did. I saw the one and didn't see the three on the other side. 6 minutes to go. 58-38, 20-point lead. Jolie Jenkins for Neches has hit 9 3-pointers.
Ooh.
Kincaid for 2, no good. Jenkins has hit 9 threes. Seeley Hines hit 4 threes. And that ball lands in the hands. Oddly, and then it's stolen by Maine.
Pickpocket action.
Yeah, Natalie Maine. Foul on Souza in the backcourt. 33.
So.
5:38 left in the game. I like Kincaid's nonchalantness. She had the ball and had her hand on her hip as she was dribbling. Jenkins. Kincaid.
She's kind of been the facilitator for this Neches team. Good.
Souza with the steal. Oh, foul. He was fouled by Jolie Jenkins.
Her defense has really been one of the bright spots of this morning's game. Souza's defense. She's doing a good job.
And Souza's going to go to the line for 2. Jenkins' second foul. It's also the first team foul for Neches here.
Walk out! Come on! They got 3 rebounds off this.
Souza missed the first free throw attempt.
Walk out!
And makes that one. 58-39. So if you're keeping tabs at home, Brook Hill has now tied the 3-point mark for They just had 39 points off 3.
Oh, look at that.
Total points, except India Williams goes up and good.
There she is. There she goes.
58-41, 4:50 to go in the ball game.
Such a better second half.
She has. India's playing a lot better. Oh, Souza with the steal. Oh, behind the back pass to Booth. Oh, but Souza with the rebound, and she gets it to go. Wow. That was spicy. Adding a little pizzazz on the pass.
Little na, right?
Like that. 58-43, a 15-point lead for Neches. 4:38 to go in the game, and we'll be right back here on NetSN. A 15-point lead for the Neches Lady Tigers here in the fourth quarter, but Brook Hill's got some momentum headed their direction, and still 4:38 left in this ball game. It's far from over. Neches has hit 13 3-pointers here in today's contest. Get out to a 15-point lead. Nice backdoor cut by Jenkins. He's in trouble down there, though, and there's Spaeth. Spaeth gets the bucket. Addison Spaeth, the junior, stops the bleeding for Neches. It's back out to a 17-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. Lila Morris. Yeah, inside to Carmen over her head and out of bounds. 4:07 to go in the ball game.
Man, we're 51 minutes in on this game, dude.
Yeah.
It's gone fast.
Yeah. Hopefully we didn't just get the good old
I know.
Shanks. That has been a good 4 minutes left. Kincaid. Jenkins. I kind of want to see Jenkins shooting at the 3 just to go for number 10. There's really not a need to shoot. Morgan.
Looks like they're going on a minimum touch.
Inside the space, through the wickets of Miller, and now Souza's got it. And Miller over to India Williams, jumper, no good, rebounded by Hines. And Williams takes it away underneath the basket, splits the double team, late bounce pass, foul on Hines.
think the official wasn't sure. He was like, "Is it? Is it? No, it."
They ain't real quick with the whistle on that one.
Where'd you get it, Sarge? Where'd you get it?
1, Jolie Jenkins. 3rd foul on Jenkins.
Hey!
Makes the first one.
Handle the press here, handle the press. Walk out, Thomas, we need to go.
One wasn't even down there.
And makes that one 60-45, back to a 15-point lead. 3:15 to go in the ball game. Brook Hill's got to get some defense to create some offense here, because you can't let Neches just dribble this ball out. Oh, throws up a shot and foul. Seeley Hines will go to the line for 2. Fouls on number 33, Zuza. It's her 2nd personal foul. It's the 3rd team foul for the Lady Guard. Seeley Hines at the line. And makes the first one.
Lady Guard taking on Brighter Horizons first part of this week in district play.
That was 62-45. 3 minutes to go. Back into district play with Brighter Horizons, correct?
Yep.
Second round of district, or still first?
Well, first I remember they're going to do that district tournament for their second round, so they're only playing district opponents one time through, and then district tournament will kind of count as their second round.
Hurry!
Well, what's the point in playing the first round? There's a 3 by Riley Brook.
Seeding, so they'll seed in that district tournament.
No, it is good. You still get to play each team twice.
Yeah, I mean, not depending on how the tournament falls, but because the district's so big.
That makes sense. Aubrey Kincaid, like you said, Darren, she hasn't had an outstanding game like stat-wise, but she's been facilitating a really big role in the offense. 2 minutes left in the game, a 64-48 lead for the Lady Tigers. Inside, Space swats it away and then gets a foul on India Williams going to the line. Addison Spaeth gets called for the foul, her 2nd personal, with 2 minutes exactly remaining in the contest.
The Brett Sweeney, Mr. Nedison himself, says, "Let's go, Lady Guard."
Let's go, Lady God.
He's got some coaching duties he's doing with his kiddos.
Well, I'm sure he will be back in this gym before the season's over.
He most definitely will. I think Tuesday.
There you go. Against Brighter Horizon, right?
Against Brighter Horizon.
Brighter or broader?
Brighter.
Brighter. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we're good.
Inadvertent whistle.
It's a reflex.
Oh,
Twitch. Ooh,
that was stolen. Sorry.
that was.
There it is. I was a little ahead of my woe. India Williams nearly loses it. Miley, over to Miley. No, that's Zuza.
Wasn't a real pretty exchange there, but
No.
it's still in Brook Hill's favor.
Well, I think Jenkins is going to end with 9 threes. And Seeley Hines ends with 4. So 13 threes for the Neches Lady Tigers. And that was really the story of the game, Jaron. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
from the jump, Hines hit those 4 threes in the first quarter. And Brook Hill was really never able to recover from that. They would get within, 5 to 8 points, but then Jenkins would hit a 3 and they would just really let it out. And Brook Hill was never able to get through that. But there's Zuza, who's been playing solid defense all morning long, and she pushes it off the glass and makes it 8-13. We might end this game before noon.
We may.
We got 4 minutes left in real time and 1 minute left in the game.
And again, Brook Hill, they played well. I think, the offense got off to a slow start, and again with the 3-point dominance of Neches, it was just hard to catch up.
3-point dominance. There's Jolie Jenkins. She's hit 9 goals. Okay, facilitators. Hines also got them started with the threes to begin the game. 30 seconds left.
And then the Lady Guard will close out district with Bishop Dunn. right before the district tournament, which will be the following week. So,
Where's the district tournament
I believe
at?
it's in Waco.
Central location for all of them. Pull up. I wanted to see if you pull up. The Neches going to get this win. It's a good win for the Neches Lady Tigers. Over a very highly ranked Brook Hill Lady Guard squad. And so a big win for Neches, 64 to 51 over the Brook Hill Lady Guard. And for the Lady Guard, Jaren, we kind of talked about it at the end of that game, though. Reset, refocus. This wasn't the best game that you played, but you also, it's hard to combat when you got 13 threes hit against you. So, what were your thoughts overall on this game?
Yeah, again, this is a very well-placed game. Coach Hubbard did this on purpose, obviously, to give his team a some good things on film. Go against a very good Neches team who's historically a really good team. And went to the state semifinals last year, won the state title 3 times within the past 15, 16 years. So really good competition, a really good game for the Brook Hill Lady Guard to kind of reassess, assess, and get ready for a deep playoff run. They've got high aspirations this year with good reason. They're playing good ball and not at full strength, right? I mean, missing Brenda Hill and some others. And so this was a really good game, I think, to really teach the Lady Guard some things, get some good film, like I said. And they didn't play bad. I mean, you want to win the game, of course, right? Anytime you want to win, but I think it was a really good contest for them and will definitely prove beneficial in the coming weeks.
And I think we may have, the information we got before the game about Onley being out may have been actually Tonroy,
yeah.
Because Remy did not play at all.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Coach Hubbard dealing with sickness, Coach Brawley dealing with sickness, Tonroy dealing with sickness, we're dealing with sickness.
Yeah.
Everybody was dealing with it, but not a bad. I think that the way the game started with those 4 threes from Hines put Brook Hill behind the 8 ball, and they were just never able to catch up after that. But good thing is, it matters, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't affect anything going forward for Brook Hill. If anything, it makes them better because they saw some good competition here today that will help them going forward.
Yeah, and going into their last week of district play before the district tournament against Brighter Horizons and Bishop Dunn, the 2 of the 3 lower-ranked girls teams in this district.
Those are get-right games.
Those are get-right games. And, again, I think there's still obviously a lot of promise, a lot of good basketball ahead for Coach Hubbard and the Lady Guard squad. Hopefully they can kind of rest up, get healed up, and go into that last week of district play strong, going into a good district tournament.
That's all I got, buddy.
That's all I got. Well, we'll be with you on Tuesday as the Lady Guard will host Brighter Horizons again to kind of start wrapping up their last week of regular season district play and then going into the district tournament. So again, for KO Kyle Owens, for Papa O on the camera, this is Jaren Peoples. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a good afternoon, folks. Stay warm.